Hi guys, this is Mr. Gore coming to you with the next screencast for our upcoming class. I think it's screencast number 3 or 4, I can't quite remember, I'll look it up anyhow. But before I even get to our big question here, I want to remind you that the first thing that you need to do before coming to class tomorrow is to go upstairs to the library and check out MacBook Airs, the laptops. I have reserved them for you, so they'll be up there for you. Go ahead and make sure you get those before coming to class. Now, when I come to class, or when you come to class, I want you to consider this question. How have robots been used to save lives and extend our reach into dangerous environments? Now, if that sounds like a guiding question to you, I probably should, because it is. The idea is that I want to hear from you. What real-world examples have you been able to find of robots that have been able to achieve our significant concept and our unit question? And we're talking about this because after we go over the Investigate rubric, I want us to take a good look at that. But after we go over the Investigate rubric as a class, you're going to begin writing the introductions for your Investigate reports. And the introduction really serves the purpose, and we'll go over this in just a minute. It serves the purpose of demonstrating your understanding of the significant concept. In the introduction, you're essentially going to present what the unit is about, and you're going to do so by incorporating that information that you've found in your research to be able to better explain how what we're doing has a real-world connection or real-world impact. Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about that when we go over the outline for your Investigate report that's on Moodle. And then finally, if we have enough time in class, I'm going to ask you to begin writing your design briefs so that we can concentrate on design specifications and design tests for the next class. And in that way, go ahead and finish up our Investigate report by the end of this week. Okay, let's take a look at rubric, or not our rubric, but our Moodle page. And as you come down here, search and support again, I have activated 3 new links under Criterion A, Investigate. They are the rubric, which was already there. I want you to take a look at that. We'll look at it in class. And then these 2, Investigate paper guidelines. Let's take a look at those quickly. This is going to outline for you exactly what you need to include in your Investigate report. This is what we're going to begin tomorrow. It's the introduction. And as it says here, this is where you state the specific relevance of the problem or issue of the unit in real-world terms that relate to our unit question and our significant concept. Okay? And I want you to do it in a way that's interesting and hooks the audience and gets them engaged. After that, you're going to write a design brief, which is no more than a brief paragraph where you state the problem, your solution to the problem, for whom, meaning who's going to benefit from your solution, and why it's important. Okay, those are the 4 things that you want to do in a design brief. State the problem, tell what your solution for the problem is going to be, tell who will benefit and why it's important. Then you're going to come up with a numbered list of design specifications. They need to be required and measurable. Okay, design specifications are requirements. We'll talk about that next class. Then you'll come up with tests that are accurate, measurable, meaning they have benchmarks for success, and they are numbered to match the design specifications. So if you have 6 design specifications or 4, you're going to have 6 tests or 4 tests or how many ever specifications you have. Finally, you're going to include a works cited page that needs to be in MLA. Our recommendation is to use NoodleBib, but if you're more comfortable with EasyBib, that is fine. There's one more section that I'm going to ask you to fit in here, and it's going to be your guiding questions. Probably in between the test and the works cited page, I'm going to have you insert your guided questions and the research, the summary of your research that you use to answer them. Now we end here with MLA. The reason for that is if you go back, that of course is going to be the way that all citations are done and how all your papers are submitted. And we have put some guidelines from MLA format paper. This is a super helpful page that will give you a lot of just interesting hints about MLA to make sure that you're hitting all the points you should, whether it is from the way you cite sources or the way you do your heading or even the margins that you put in your paper. Take a good look at this. go ahead and give it a skim, because this will be helpful once it comes time to actually handing in your paper. Okay, guys, that's 5 minutes. My time is up. Put your questions in the comments. Bye-bye.